When you think of the word experiment, what do you really think about? Do you think about science class in elementary school when you get to experiment on light and the sun and the plants and what it requires? Or do you think about being experimented on as a human? Well, there was one experiment in the United States history that actually experimented on humans without consent. This experiment is called MK Ultra. Now I'm going to give you some background and history about it. According to history.com, it took place in the 1950s to 1960s. Now, the people that were behind this were the CIA, the person that created the idea for MK Ultra, and the pharmaceutical company. The person that asked the government to think about the idea was George Esterbrooks, and he was a hypnosis scientist. He created the theory that some people that had gone to the Soviet Union as a military officer and came back, and when they realized they didn't know what had actually happened over there, he believed that the Soviet Union was doing some kind of hypnotic therapy on them to where they would not remember what they had seen or done over there. Now, the CIA did not believe this. However, later on, events led them to believe it. So there was a pharmaceutical company that was selling drugs, calling Sandoz Pharmaceuticals. It was a Swiss drug company. Now, they were selling LSD. According to HowStuffWorks.com, the United States wanted to get it out of the Soviet Union's hand. So they offered to buy all 40,000 vials of LSD, or pills of LSD. So after talking about a little bit of the history, we're going to take a look at the process of actually the MK Ultra program. Now, the main idea behind the MK Ultra program was to control the minds. And they did this by hypnosis, brainwashing, electric shock, and drugs. Now, the drugs they used were LSD and barbiturates and amphetamines. To look at the process of